go ahead, Google Frugal, go check it out. Go check the spaghetti brands and the Betty brands, you know what I'm talking about, and then come back for the reinvention of the cooler. The Ninja FrostVault 30 hard cooler. Incredibly well made, but what makes this one different as we bring in Mark and Faye, the grill dads, what makes this one different than any other one on the market? There's the drawer, the magic drawer. Here we go, drum roll please.
The magic drawer.
Go for it, buddy.
All right, Mark.
Check this out. So everybody here has, at one point, had a really negative experience with trying to put lots of different stuff into a cooler, right? So what happens? You end up having this soggy bottom sandwich club.
No one likes that.
No one likes that.
And
guess what? Guess what? Water's dripping out of there. Oh, it's from the kebabs, because you see those stupid little skewers always poke out the side. So this is pretty awful experience. So Ninja, known for innovation, and in recent years known for outdoor cooking innovation, right, has added something to a cooler which is groundbreaking and made every other cooler obsolete in our opinion, which is the drawer.
The drawer.
So guys, check this out.
The dry zone.
The dry zone. It's also the cold zone. Look at this. Completely dry, ice cold. So
no water in it, no dripping in it.
No,
and yet it is going to stay cold. Those sandwiches are going to stay cold for how long? An hour?
2.5 days.
2.5 days.
2.5 days.
2.5 hours.
Your dad's sandwich? Our sandwich.
Got it. Love you, Dad.
Love you,
Sorry.
However,
But
this cooler wasn't around when you were doing
Here's what we
this.
got. We got the lowest price. We got the best payment plan, and we have the best shipping. Lowest price we found in America. There's a catch. It's today's special value, not this week's or this month's. We've got the best payment plan. That's on Fozzie payments of $28, and the best shipping, that's $30 free off. So $60 savings. Normally this is $200 plus $30. That's a $90 savings in the gray, in the white, or in that navy blue. Here's the story. There's fewer than 2,000 to go around in that navy blue. That's nothing in QVC world. This is your opportunity for campers, for RVers. Since midnight, we now passed the 4,500 mark.
Wow.
Let's take us through it.
All right, so again, what we love about Ninja, they do nothing short of miracles and innovating things that we never even thought of. Like, honestly, who would have thought of putting a drawer in here that doesn't have any ice? It keeps everything cold, keeps it dry. We have 3 inches of insulation all the way around. They're actually 2 pieces put together. There's foam blown in the middle. There's no air in there, which means it's completely insulated. You're able to put 26 cans, 12-ounce cans in here with 7 pounds of ice. They'll stay cold for 5 days.
5 days.
5 days.
What if I have cans that are already cold?
No problem. We can put 48 cans in here. They're already cold, and they'll stay cold for a couple days, no problem.
With no ice.
With no ice, exactly.
And so,
Okay, what is the magic of the insulation? Tell me about the insulation itself.
The insulation, so double walled with the insulation in the middle. So that's why we can get 5 days.
And there's
keeping
3
things cool.
inches of that.
3
That's
inches
right.
of that. But now here's the magic from Ninja. This drawer, between the drawer and the top part where there's ice, there's no insulation. So this ice refrigerates this drawer, and this gets below.
The cold of the top insulates the bottom. Come on, we're
That's
gets
right.
below
Well,
40
I was gonna say,
degrees.
we got a proof point right here.
Yeah, proof point right here. So this is the white, by the way. Loving it. Loving the white. Fewer than 2,000 of the blue to go around, and it's not even like 3 o'clock in the afternoon yet. How many cans do we have here, sir?
48.
48. And what are you seeing here?
38.1 degrees. And we put the ice in this yesterday. So you don't put any ice in the drawer.
No.
The drawer is dry and cold. 38 degrees, for anybody keeping track, is about 2 degrees cooler than most refrigerators. So it is food safe.
That's true. Food safe. The other thing is the law
That
law
also
of air.
locks into place, right?
Yeah, it's not going anywhere.
That's not going anywhere. So this is incredibly cold. We've got it in there right now. That stays cold. But you can feel just by opening up.
Oh
how
yeah,
cold that
you can
is.
immediately feel it.
The inside of the drawer.
Well, think about it.
Like opening up the drawer in your fridge.
Absolutely.
The fruit and vegetable drawer.
Well, actually, it's colder than that.
It's colder than that?
Yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah, it's usually like 40, 41 degrees in your fridge.
That's incredible.
This is 38.
Because all of that coldness stays on the bottom. I got to tell you, this is a better idea.
So the way to remember this is when Mark speaks, hot air rises. Okay?
Got it.
But when you put ice in, it falls. So you keep the cold goes down, hot air goes up.
Do you have a graphic animation of that in
Mark?
any kind of
Yeah,
way?
we have-
of you speaking? Okay,
We have 3 more shows today for Faye to land that joke. It'll happen. It'll happen.
This is gonna land.
Actually, let me
This
show
is the
this
gray.
too.
This is the white, and there's the blue.
Guys.
And what are we showing now, there, big guy?
Well, this whole 225 frame Midwesterner can stand on top of this. You know, I mean, You've been pumping a lot of iron, man, but you know, muscle is heavier than fat, so
All right.
there you go. So look, the point
That's exaggerated. No problem whatsoever.
no, I've literally no
I'm not
movement.
doing that on your dad's styrofoam cooler.
No, I can try it, but it's gonna go badly.
It's not gonna
Please
go.
film that in slow-mo.
No.
Yeah. Not gonna end well.
So, and again, this isn't a precious thing you need to be really careful with. You saw Faye standing on it. People use these on construction sites,
Yep.
fishing trips, camping trips, getting dragged over rocks.
Well, how about kids and their baseball? So mom takes the kid to soccer, to baseball, boom.
I'm using like analogies of any tool. You buy the cheap one, right, and save some money on it, or do you buy the really good one and doggone it's going to last? A great value on the good one, you know it's going to last. A car, tools, you name it. That's what this is all about. Now, I've got my liquid in here. How do I drain it out?
All right, so here's what we love too. We were talking about this last time. One of my favorite things. I can't stand the coolers, and we all have them, the ones that rhyme with Betty. And the valve here to release the liquids usually at the bottom, which means you've got to find a surface and kind of tilt it up and do this and try and get all the water out of here. All you do here is unscrew this and let gravity do its thing.
Let gravity do its thing.
And this little valve here is slightly recessed into the bottom of the cooler. Again, no tipping.
I love recess, by the way. It's one of my favorite subjects.
You're
in
only
school.
Oh, you're really working it, huh? Did that land? That landed.
I don't know,
That landed
maybe.
with me. Okay, back to more ideas here. Here we go.
I'm trying,
All right.
Rick, I'm trying.
Now, let's do some tailgating.
We talked about soccer practice.
Sure.
We talked about camping. We talked about going to the beach. Now we're going to talk about everybody's favorite hour, happy hour, right? So, what do you eat when it's happy hour?
I know.
What?
Charcuterie, or Rick, come on, you got to say it.
The drawer-cooterie.
Charcuterie.
The drawer-
Oh,
Charcuterie
there,
board.
with no ice whatsoever. It's just beautiful.
Yeah.
Hey, that's elegance, and that stays nice and cold. So you love it. 4,000 people love it. We're busy on the phone lines. Here's what some other people have said since we launched the Ninja FrostVault. Said things like this: absolutely love this cooler. This is people like, hey, thank you, Moonbeam. That's my nickname in college. Love the dry drawer. We absolutely love all our Ninja products. Keep it going. Rev 1302 says, I keep this cooler in the back of my SUV. Great when shopping. Ooh,
Yes.
every day, refrigerated frozen items. Wait a minute, that's great for a few hours. They're stuck in traffic. Things are gonna stay cold. How about this one? Auntie Anne, this is the drawer's perfect meds or items you don't want in the main cooler.
I mean, honestly, medicine's a really cool application
Thank
for this.
you.
Dog food, like other stuff you want to take around. And Mark and I were talking about it. It's like, look, I got a farm in the Midwest in Ohio, and the electricity goes out all the time. So your fridge goes out. So what are you going to do? Lose all that food, all that stuff?
So
Nope.
from fun to practical.
This
So
is
really,
actually
really,
like a
really
survival
practical.
gear as well.
You have a lot
Yeah.
of family coming into town, big holiday. Fill this up with ice. You got an extra fridge for the week.
You
Yep.
do. You
Yeah,
got an
and by
extra
the way-
fridge for the week.
Yeah.
One of my
5
favorite things
days.
about the drawer, the worst part about having a cooler sometimes is that 30 seconds where whatever you're looking for in the cooler, you don't know where it's floated to in the ice.
Right.
And you're digging around in there until
Yeah,
your
it's
arm
awful.
becomes numb.
Yeah.
Come on in. We got 11 minutes to go in the gray,
Yep.
in the white, in the navy. I know you guys want to go over to tailgate for a second.
Yes.
So let's get to that because people who have it love it. If you already have it, 1-800-395-1601. Looking at the spaghetti, looking at the other kind of, we're doing rhymings here. They're over $200 and they don't have the dry zone. That changes everything.
Well, there is no cooler in existence other than this that has that dry zone. This is it.
It's like saying, yeah, they've got an SUV as well, but ours opens up in the back.
Yeah, ours has
that's-
a trunk.
Yeah, ours has a
goes to
trunk.
the
Yeah, well,
moon.
it changes the whole thing.
Yeah.
Right? That's a dry zone. So
Ours
what do you
has
got
a
over here,
trunk.
guys?
All right, so we're the Grill Dads. Our love of cooking together actually started really in camping. We love to do over-the-top cooking when camping, right? So when you're going camping, you're bringing things like vegetables, beer, and
More beer.
Zebra cakes.
Right.
and meat.
Yes, and
Meat, right? And the problem is, how do you keep the meat safe without cross-contaminating everything? And
Right.
that's when we have the drawer. So what we'll actually do is we'll marinate this steak
In the dry zone.
in the dry
In
zone.
the dry zone. So you can put that in there. By the way, you can marinate for a day in there. No problem. Remember,
But-
it's
Wow.
staying under 40 degrees for 2.5 days.
You could put this in your car Friday afternoon, Friday evening, drive to the campsite, cook this Sunday.
Great.
Yep.
It's crazy.
So just to reiterate, there is no. Everything's got batteries and electricity.
No,
to it
there's
now.
nothing. This is just physics, man.
AI. There's no AI going in this
No.
thing, right? Not even a lot of intelligence, just even on the set.
Well,
here.
in general, there's no
right? And then-
intelligence.
So I don't need that. I just put that in there and let the cold happen, right?
That's
Yeah.
it.
That's great. For 2.5 days. I wipe that out with soap and water.
That's it.
Great. Okay,
Take a second.
back
That's
to it. We got 10 minutes to go. Taking phone calls here for our today's special value. Lowest price on the market. We have it. This is an opportunity for you to pick it up while it's still here in the 3 colors. Only here at QVC at this price. Regular QVC price, regular retail price is $199. $200 cooler. Ninja comes along. The competition is out there, but they don't have the dry container. Brilliant, brilliant. Why didn't they come up with that idea?
It's one of those things where
Doesn't
you're
that-
like, they put it in there and you're like, well, of course there's a drawer.
Well, I
Right.
told him to do it,
Yeah.
and they finally listened.
They had done it already.
They have.
Okay,
I see.
whatever.
Good.
All right.
Keep it going. What do we got over here?
All right, I'm going to show you guys a little bit more
What
of
do you
our
got? You got something
grilling
back there?
camping. I'll be right. I can
He's
bring
coming
it over
back.
there.
He's
You
coming
know
back.
why? Because the drawer
No,
comes
remember,
out.
we got these 3 colors, all right? They're going quick. What do you got in there, Mark? Oh, I know what he's got in
Hey,
there.
remember what caused all the problems in our styrofoam cooler?
Yep.
Look at this.
Oh, you got some beautiful kebabs in there.
Boom.
It was the kebabs in the bag.
in the bag.
Kebabs in the
that,
bag.
that just kind
The
of bled all
skewers-
over the place.
Skewers always rip the bag. Now we've got ice cold, ready to go. Light up the grill, light up the campfire,
Yeah.
put the grate out, grab
This
the meat.
is a
straight up.
no-brainer. If you have kids, if you don't have kids, if you want to get ready for emergencies, if you just want to go over to your buddy's house and have a bunch of beers at the campfire, no problem. It stays cold. Remember, 48 cans can fit in here.
What are we seeing
which
out
is
here?
nuts. I mean, you're seeing, this is what we can't stand. Soggy sandwiches, no thank you. We're going to pull out beautiful sandwiches. There you go. More
That's
stuff out of Ziploc bags. We're doing
Before,
it right in
after.
there.
Before, after.
Yeah.
You got a better idea.
And look how
Look,
rugged.
Ooh.
Look, I used to listen to music. I used to listen to Freebird on my 8-track tape player back. It was state of the art back in the day. Times have changed. We listen to music differently.
Sure.
Why are we cooling our stuff the same way that we did back in the Freebird days?
Exactly.
Speaking of
Step up.
Freebird, take this to a concert.
Take this to a concert.
Throw the picnic blanket out. You've got the
Summertime.
charcuterie. You've got
Amen.
the wine. You've got everything.
More beach, concert, fishing.
Well, this
camping,
isn't just for dudes,
RVing.
Rick.
Huh?
This isn't just for dudes either.
Yeah.
This is for moms. This is for friends. If you're having like Sunday rosé fun day, like put the stuff in here, go out, have a good time, hang outside your backyard. Just
I
take it in your
love
backyard.
also what some of the quotes said in the back of the SUV when you're
Yes.
just shopping.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you come out of the store and you put this stays right in your SUV
Yeah.
Now,
Right?
you don't have to go right home.
because it stays that temperature with no ice in it.
That's right. Yeah, it's gonna
and
be
no
super cold.
battery thing
No.
in there.
And we love to cook really intricate recipes. So sometimes when we go shopping, we're going to multiple stores if we're doing a big meal.
Yep.
So we go to the butcher first. Boom, all the meat goes in here. Now you can go take your time at the regular grocery store.
Great. Come back over here, guys.
Yeah.
Take me on a tour. People are going to shop. They're going to get it for free. It's free shipping and handling. I know I've got the lowest price. I know I've got the best payment plan, the best shipping and handling. What am I getting?
All right, here's the tour. Open this up. Now you've got, again, you put 48 cans with no ice in here. You can put 26 cans with 7 pounds of ice. This drawer keeps things under 40 degrees for 2.5 days. You can keep stuff cold in here with the ice for 5 days because there's 3 inches of insulation. It's got this foam around here. And then what's even cooler, it's super durable.
Guys, we got
Look at
500
this.
people on the line right now. This
That's
blue
crazy.
is going very quickly. That's
Oh,
my
yeah.
favorite color.
Look at this.
I have all shades as long as it's blue.
There you go.
1,900 remaining, and that's how I drain it out.
That's it, just like that. And that's that simple. It only weighs 20 pounds, which means it's
Yeah.
not a big deal to pick up. And what I showed you
Can
earlier.
you show, by the way, that drawer locking?
Sure.
I want to make
Yeah.
sure you see that that sucker is locked in, right?
Try and pull it
Yeah.
out, Mark.
So that's
Lock
it
this.
going nowhere. So you drop it, you bump it, it's in the back of the camper, whatever.
And Mark
Not coming
stays
out.
there.
And Mark has a, I don't know where he put the lock, but Mark has a brother-in-law that he likes to make sure
can
things
lock
are
the whole
locked.
Yeah,
thing up.
well, we don't want him pre-gaming, right? So we get all the drinks locked up in here, and then boom, we can lock it. This is actually, all jokes aside, this is great if you're going camping. You're gonna leave your campsite and go hiking for the day. Leave everything right in there and lock it up.
Yeah, you might have some valuable stuff in there. All there. Love it for so many ideas. At home, on the go, in the back of the SUV. Someone brought up that medicine idea. and
Well,
things
that's
like
actually
that.
really smart.
Yeah.
Because sometimes a lot of people put their medicine in fridges. Because now, what are you gonna do when you're traveling? Certain medicine's required to be cold.
Prove to me that it's dry, would you please, sir? Look, make sure that this is all wet. This is ice. This is 5 days.
And if you're,
This is dry. All the coolness goes down
Right.
and keeps that cool for 2.5 days with no electricity.
and
involved.
if you pull this out on a pontoon boat, and you have these super beautiful dry sandwiches and these ice cold slices of oranges, you're gonna be a hero.
Yeah.
A friend of mine recently asked me, what's a pontoon boat? And they're no longer my friend.
Yeah.
Because
Wow.
that's not going to work.
I was gonna say, do you know someone that
does
that's
that?
why.
Do you
For
change-
Minnesota, it's the, you need to be
Do you change
on
your
them.
name in your phone to don't answer?
Correct.
Yeah.
There's a lot of lakes where you're from too. That's where pontoon boats go.
That's